How to track the progress of a student. Um, we are going to talk about this in next classes, but we can start saying, as a teacher, you need to pay attention to your students. Pay attention to the corrections you make. With these little on corrections that you make, even though you do the basics, you do intermediate, you do body control, this is one issue from that student. Weight transfer, imagine. Too fast, touch, no control on a normal timing weight transfer. So everything you do, you explain in steps, in combination, basics, you need to check that person that is doing the good weight transfer. If it's not doing, you come back to explain and refresh the information and refresh the information. That person at some point will do a click and will get the muscle memory. You need to be there for the motivation and then the positive feedback. Oh, you change. You are changing. Keep going. Then you can apologize. Sorry to be so annoying, but now you're watching that it's changing. So that's not just the correction, but the feedback of, oh, you're doing progress in what we are trying to go on in this case, the weight transfer, not touch, but weight transfer. So you need to keep an eye of in every students and be aware and remember what you are correcting to each student. It's a lot, yes, but you can take notes. I take this to this student. I take this to this student, and they will appreciate. Oh, thank you. We ask also for permission. Can we correct in specific points that you have? And they're like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And when you correct them, and then 1 month later, 2 months later, they're like, ah, I'm starting to get it. I'm like, yeah, it's true. Good. Motivation there. If it's not working like this, then will be important if to do kind of a private class, or at least stay with them maybe 15 minutes after the class or 15 minutes previous the class if they cannot afford the private class. Or because if they don't feel that there is progression on them, they're going to get frustrated. They are going to feel it's not working, and maybe they are going to quit because this dance is not for them. That's normally the excuse. And they say, no, it's not working. I feel frustrated in the dance floor. Okay, let's try to work a little bit on that. Okay, 15 minutes. If 15 minutes you feel that you can talk more, then you say, okay, let's try to do a private. Not because you want just the money, but you can have, a negotiation with the student. Because you're a student, I will charge half. Or let's do a private to see what you need, and then you will tell me if you want the private class. This first session is to see what exactly you need. So you will do, when you go to the mechanic of the car, they don't charge you the first time. Normally they say, you need this. Are you allowed to pay? Yeah, then they charge. So maybe you can do, sometimes we do that with the students. Okay, let's see the first class to see how it goes. We are helping, so okay, no money included, perfect. Then you say, if you want, you're allowed. You want to work more on this, then we do private classes. But to check on them is important for that motivation as well. We'll talk more about this.